Hi, I'm Alan Chitty and this is my new effect which is called Pool Champions Challenge. I'm going to perform the long version of it here, which has a double kicker ending, which I like, but it's quite possible to shorten it to a couple of minutes, and I'll explain how you do that after the performance. So there it is, fits in the pocket. This is a pool table, as you can see, which actually represents a situation in last year's World Championship, in which the eventual champion was playing the solid balls, the red and the blue balls, and his opponent was playing the striped balls, the 9 and the 12 ball there, and the cue ball is shown there, and the pockets are labelled A, B, C, D, E, F, as you can see. Here are the three balls that are of interest. The champion was about to play the 2 and the 3 ball, and eventually of course the 8 ball has to come last in a nominated pocket. We'll come to that later, and here are 6 cards which are the pockets: A pocket, B, C, D, E, F, the 6 pockets on the table. A spectator shuffles the cards and another spectator muddles up the balls so that nobody knows which ball is which. And the first thing that happens is that you invite the spectator to play the game. Now, choose one of those balls without knowing which colour you're choosing. Choose one of those balls, and let's say he chooses that one there. Right, now you're going to choose a pocket to put it in, but we're going to do it by a process of elimination. Here are the 6 cards. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you, if you will, to point to any 2 cards, and I will eliminate one. So the spectator points to any 2 cards and say those 2, I eliminate one. Now I'll point to 2 and you eliminate one. Let's say it's those 2 and the spectator eliminates that one. Now you point to 2 and I'll eliminate one, say those 2. I'll point to 2 and you eliminate one, say those 2. Now finally you point to 2 and I'll eliminate one, and I'll eliminate that one. So we're left with that situation. You've played that ball into that pocket, but neither of us know which ball or which pocket at this stage. That leaves us with that ball, and same thing, but for fairness this time I'll nominate first. In case you think there's some sort of fiddle going on, I will nominate first, and you can eliminate. So I'll nominate, say, those 2, and the spectator eliminates that one. He nominates those 2 and I eliminate that one. I'll nominate those 2, he eliminates that one. He points to those 2 and I eliminate that one, say. Which means that what he's done is he's chosen to put that ball in that pocket. Now, interesting thing is, obviously, can you be the world champion? This was what the world champion was faced with. Did you make the same choices as the world champion? Well, let's have a look. That is the blue ball, and you've chosen to put it in the B pocket. Right. Well, who knows? And that is the other ball, obviously the red ball, and you've chosen to put it in the C pocket. So I put them adjacent to the pockets that you've chosen to pop them in. So first of all the 3 and then the 2 ball you potted, obviously. Now, did you do the same thing as the world champion? Well, I can tell you that because on the back here is what happened. And you can see the situation. You've done exactly what the world champion did. Your judgment was clearly exactly right. Now that leaves us with the 8 ball. And this is the story of the 8 ball. What I'd like you to do now is, with these four cards here, just to get a move on with things, just give me any 2, that 2, those 2, or those 2. So you give me those 2, right? Let's have a look at what the situation there is. So you've chosen to put the black ball in either the E or the F pocket. E, F, like that. That's the 8 ball. Now, you've got a completely free choice, spectator. What are you going to choose? Now suppose he chooses the F ball, the F pocket for the 8 ball, and we eliminate that one. And incidentally, we've got no duplicate cards or anything. We've got all the cards as you would expect. Well, this is what the champion actually did. Let's give ourselves a chance to see whether you actually have done, well, you have, look. You've put the 8 ball in the F pocket, and so did the world champion. You could be the world champion. Now, that's Pool Champions Challenge. It could be a snooker challenge if we wanted to, because in that case we would start here with the blue, the pink and the black ball left and proceed as we did for the last 3 balls there. Actually, 8-ball pool is the most popular cue game in the world, which is why I've chosen it. Now, it certainly could be speeded up a lot. A different force could be used. A bottom deal force, a glide, a count force, any sort of force you like could be used, which would clearly be much quicker. You could do all 3 at once. I've chosen to reveal those 2 and then that one because I like that kind of thing, but you could do the whole lot at once. That would make it much quicker, as you can imagine. Other alternatives are, in this final reveal, to have the pockets blank, but to simply put in with a Sharpie where you want the balls to be. That means you could make it a different outcome every time, different tables or different groups of people or whatever, as an alternative to this. We could supply more than one of these and give alternative endings, so there are a variety of options like that. So that is a version of Pool Champions Challenge.